Measure 2 cm thin of the outer layer. Marking 5 cm inside the thin can layer. Insert infiltration tin of the 2 cm. Step 4. Pour water into the can until the surface is filled. Keep track of how long it takes with the water to reach 5 cm and repeat until the 3 samples.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. So today our group from group 6B would like to present our group project. So this is our group members, which is I, Zamayati, Suhada, Nakib and Ibrahim. I will introduce about the introduction, which is we are focused on the 3 major hydrological components, which is meant to record the rainfall measurement. So the first step that we have in the field is rain gauge, is to measure and record the amount of the rainfall of a specific time period. Second test is evaporation. This is estimation by using the Penman graph. So we take the data from the air temperature, relative humidity, solar relation and wind speed. Last test is the infiltration rate, which is the water enter to the soil, surface and move into the ground.
Okay, so I'm Siti Suhada binti Nasruddin, and now I'm going to continue the presentation with methodology. So the first we start with initialize the project process. So the next is project discussion and task dividing, which is we gather to discuss the project's objective and scope. So the next is we identify time and location for the data be taken. So this to ensure that we are aligned with the project's goals and feasibility. So next is items and material preparing, which is all the necessary tools and materials are required for the data collection are prepared well to avoid delays during fieldwork. So the next is collecting and analyze data. So the data is collected according to the instruction plan, and the data is then organized and subjected to preliminary analysis for better understanding. So next is data calculation and interpretation. So after we collected the data, it is the process of us using appropriate calculation methods. So the results are then interpreted to draw relevant insight to the project objective. So the next is discussion and conclusion. The findings are discussed within the team and the conclusion are drawn based on the interpretation. So at the end of the process concludes after finalize all the interpretation from all the data and documentation. This graph shows that the cumulative water level readings in millimeters that record at 4 different locations from 21 May to 27 May. So that Zaima was responsible for collecting data at the UTHM library, and me, Suhada, I collect data at Tamarona, and Ibrahim was in charge at College Perwira, and Nakib handled the readings at Kampung Panik Jelutong. So as shown in the chart, there was no recorded increase in water levels at any of the 4 locations throughout the entire observation period. So the water level readings remain consistently at 0 mm, indicates that no rainfall or flooding events occurred during this time. So this suggests a stable and dry weather condition in all monitored areas from 21 May to 27 May.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nakif Hamid Ahmad. Today I will present from our 7-day evaporation data collection from 21 to 27 May at 4 locations: Zaima, Suhada, Ibrahim and Nakib. The main parameter we focus on is ND, which is represent daily evaporation depth. Based on the result, the highest evaporation recorded on 26 May, especially at Zaima and Ibrahim, both reaching 0.6 cm. Several factors influence to rate of evaporation is temperature. Higher temperature lead to higher evaporation. Relative humidity. When RH is high, evaporation tend to decrease because the air is already saturated. Even though Suhada also had a high temperature on the same day, its RH 87, resulting in very low ND of 0.1 cm. For the third, wind help carry water vapor away, increasing evaporation location with stronger wind. Like Zaima, U2 is 1.8, generally show higher evaporation value. In summary, although all the locations share similar weather condition, slight difference in humidity, temperature and wind speed cause significant variation in evaporation rate. This study showed that evaporation is influenced by combination of environmental factor, and understanding this relationship is important for water management, especially in agriculture and reservoir design. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. So today I would like to present my part, which is the infiltration rate combined data. So based on this infiltration rate, we taking the 3 sample, which is sample 1, sample 2 and sample 3. So for our group members, for the sample 1, the Zaima value we get is 14.79 and Su 0.144 and Ibrahim 13.8 and Nakib 13.93. So for the second sample shows that Zaima value is 11.74 and Suhaida 0.113 and Ibrahim 11.24 and Nakib 11.1.9. So for the last sample, which is the third sample, Zaima again the value is 9.9 and Suhada 0.133 and Ibrahim 11.24 and Nakib 9.43. So this shows the infiltration rate based on the data that our groups member collect. That's all.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Ibrahim Yusof. So I will be present about the discussion. So for dry spell, necessity alternative water management techniques for agriculture. So the rainfall, evaporation and infiltration data it's revealed. So high evaporation rates indicate minimum water loss from service receiver and aiding conservation effort. So the infiltration data provides crucial information about soil absorption, aiding target irrigation. So the recommendation include longer data collection period and inclusion of more variables for improved water resource management. So this advancement promote resilient farming methods, balancing crop demands and water availability and environmental sustainability. Okay, for the summary, so I will can explain the 3 data. So between 21 May and 28 May, data from UTHM, the Library UTHM and College Keramapura and Kampung Parit Jelutong reveal a dry spell with 0 precipitation for 7 consecutive days and potentially straining groundwater and irrigation system. So the high evaporation rate exacerbated by tropical heat and moderate winds further reduce water availability by restricting runoff and infiltration. So the infiltration test at 4 locations show decreasing rates over time, indicating soil saturation and characteristic of loamy or clay soil. So that's all from me. Thank you.